EB2 USA channel. If this is your first time joining us today, welcome, welcome, welcome. We are immigration experts helping entrepreneurs and professionals live their American dream through their business, their investment, and their profession. My name is attorney Mari Ribeiro, and I am a lawyer licensed in Florida, and today we are going to be talking about how to qualify for the EB2 National Interest Waiver as an entrepreneur. Now, before we get started, while yes, I am a Florida licensed attorney, it is important that you understand that I am not your attorney unless we have an agreement that says otherwise. So everything we talk about is not to be considered as legal advice and is only going to be for your educational purposes only. Now, you might be asking, why is this? Well, it's because every person is unique. There is nobody like you or your situation. And so if you want personalized legal advice, I am leaving our email here so that you can reach out to us, and we'll be more than happy to give you personalized legal guidance for your EB2 National Interest Waiver as an entrepreneur. So let's dive into today's video. So let's just have a quick recap of an EB2 National Interest Waiver and what it is. So this is a visa based on your employment that gives you the right to live and work in the United States. Now that's what the EB stands for, employment based. Now the National Interest Waiver, the NIW, stands for a way for you to come into the United States and not have to have a job offer from a U.S. employer. So specifically, you can actually self-sponsor this, which means that you don't have to rely on a U.S. company being your sponsor. This is why the EB2 National Interest Waiver is so attractive, because you can self-sponsor your own immigration application without having to rely on anybody else. Now, in an ordinary EB2, you do have to have an employer actually sponsor your petition or have a U.S. job offer. But when you have an EB2 National Interest Waiver, you do not have to have this sponsor. Now, how do you qualify for an EB2 National Interest Waiver if you're an entrepreneur? Well, first you must have one of two things: either an advanced degree like a master's or a doctorate or a PhD, or you have to have a bachelor's degree and 10 years of progressive work experience. So this is also applicable for entrepreneurs, and they too must hold either the advanced degree, or if they don't have an advanced degree like the master's, doctorate, or PhD, then they could use their bachelor's degree with at least 10 years of work experience in their field. The other requirements are that 1, their work must be of substantial merit. 2, it has to benefit the United States as a whole. And 3, the work is so important that you're doing that it actually outweighs the need for you as an entrepreneur to be sponsored by a U.S. company. So let's look at the substantial merit first. The substantial merit means that the work you are doing will have a positive impact on the United States business, the economy, science, technology, maybe culture, health, or education, or the infrastructure within the United States. For example, does your business offer cutting-edge technology that will impact the U.S. as a whole? Does your business improve the healthcare system? Does your business upgrade our roads, bridges, or airports within the United States? Maybe does your business change the way educational programs are given to children within the United States? Does your business help create affordable housing? Does your business help the environment? Will your work upgrade the infrastructure within the United States? Or will you have a business in the United States that creates new jobs and improve the workforce? The immigration officer needs to see that your business is going to be of substantial merit. The next criteria is if your work is going to benefit the United States as a whole. So after you can show that you as an entrepreneur are working in an industry that has significant importance, you'll need to show that your work won't just benefit a certain region of the United United States, but that it will benefit the entire United States because the problem you are solving or the thing that you're improving exists in the entire nation. So if you have a small business, this might be a tough thing to actually show. So you're going to need to include things like explaining the business interests, maybe the history of the business venture, or the products or the services that you sell within the United States, explaining the investments and the expenditures of the business, and even showing growth potential and the sustainability of your business within the United States. Next, you'll need to show that you are in a position to actually do the work that you are setting out to do and advance the work that you're proposing. You'll need to provide evidence that you're actually going to do what you're saying you're going to do. Immigration officers want to see that you have concrete plans for the future of the business documented and that you're already taking steps towards establishing those plans. So you're going to use things like a business plan, maybe market research, or evidence of negotiations with important contracts, or better yet, even signed contracts by important customers or government bodies. Maybe you can show that you have been able to receive funding provided by elite investors. These are things that are going to show that you're already moving along the plan that you set out to do. Lastly, you'll need to provide evidence that the business you are in and the work you are doing is going to outweigh the need for the U.S. company to sponsor your petition. So because you're an entrepreneur, you are in a better position to ask for the National Interest Waiver than maybe other professionals because you don't have an employer at all, and you shouldn't have one when you are in the United States either. In fact, you as an entrepreneur could even argue that your business would actually be the employer for other American workers, which of course is going to benefit the United States workforce. This is another reason why the EB2 National Interest Waiver is a great option for entrepreneurs. If you're an entrepreneur, we would love to learn about you and your business and help you see if an EB2 National Interest Waiver is the right path for living your American dream. We look forward to seeing you on the next one.